In this video, John Hatcher, Chief Revenue Officer of Hancock Claims Consultants, will recap one of three important industry trends he observed at the 2023 PLRB conference. Trend 1: Carrier Staffing Challenges.
Yeah, carriers really are experiencing a pretty acute staffing challenge, especially in the adjuster area. It was already happening before COVID, but COVID really accelerated it. There are a number of adjusters, very experienced adjusters, who are choosing to leave the industry, aging out, if you will. And now those are having to be replaced, obviously, by new folks. Recruiting is somewhat challenging. Newer employees tend to have an expectation for more of a hybrid or work from home type environment as well. Whereas the experienced adjusters really oftentimes were very comfortable and experienced in working out in the field. And so all of those factors have really come into play now post-COVID as a continuing trend. You know, we had a leader at one of the larger carriers recently at a conference say that their average tenure in their adjuster workforce before COVID was 13 years. And currently it's 4 years. So that just shows how dramatic the shift has been in the typical experience level within the adjuster workforce as a result of these staffing challenges. And we've also been hearing that there are thousands of positions that will have to be filled in the very near term by this industry. So it's definitely a big issue.
How do carriers respond to staff challenges?
So when you're onboarding now new staff that are often going to have this expectation of a hybrid or a work from home type of work setting, now you have to do a few things. One, you have to recognize that you don't have the time and the luxury of time to take them through a mentoring process where they initially start out doing less complex claims, lower severity claims, and kind of work their way up over a period of years. There's now a demand that they handle those rather complex claims almost from day one. So what you need to do now, again, given their less experienced and they're typically going to operate from home, from a desk model. In fact, carriers more and more are shifting away from a field adjusting model toward a desk adjusting model. Now you've got to surround these adjusters with experienced set of eyes and ears and arms and legs to go out there and do a lot of the field work. In some cases, do some of the work that is less desirable. They'll typically push it to the back of their desk, offload those tasks onto a good partner or set of partners, and allow that adjuster to really focus more on coordinating the overall claims process and managing the relationship with the insured. Really have them focus on those two things, process and relationship. And out of that, what we believe, and I think the industry would echo this, is you're going to have a higher level of job satisfaction and a better ability to retain these new adjusters as you bring them on board.
How can Hancock help carriers do more with less?
At Hancock, what we're doing is really surrounding that adjuster. And if I point to the roof on my chest here, this roof really represents the full claims life cycle, and we have the claims adjuster at the peak of that roof. We still want that adjuster making that claims decision, but we want to empower them through a set of services we do from first notice of loss to that adjuster decision, that claims decision. We want to provide a whole lot of support for them, really going out in the field, inspecting, delivering complete inspection reports, estimates, doing contents claims, even assigning engineers or appropriate specialists, all in the evaluation process so that that adjuster can make a very informed, consistent, and accurate claims decision, and also handle more by taking off a lot of these tasks from their desk and handling it for them, then we give them leverage to handle that higher volume of claims, which is another demand that I think the industry is going to have going forward. Just doing a lot of the legwork for them. And then once that decision is made, now there's a whole set of activities involving restoration of the property and that policyholder to their pre-event state. And at Hancock, we have a number of things we do there, including a large network of repair contractors, mitigation contractors, and also we can do inspections of the repair process on behalf of the adjuster and the carrier as well. So it's really a whole set of activities, all really surrounding and supporting that adjuster.